Hello everyone, in this video I'll discuss materialized view in Oracle SQL. So let's start. A materialized view in Oracle is a database object that is created using a query similar to a regular view, but it stores the result of a query physically on the disk, unlike the regular view, which is a virtual table. And materialized view often used for performance optimization that involves large dataset and complex queries because it directly fetches the data from the disk rather than the query, which makes a faster data access than regular view. Now we'll see the basic syntax of creating a materialized view. So first we have to write create materialized view, view name. Then we have to use few options like build, refresh and on. After that we have to use as the select statement, which is our query. So we'll understand these options like build, refresh and on. So what is this refresh in materialized view? So as we have discussed that materialized view doesn't fetch the data from a query like regular view, rather it fetches the data directly from the disk. So it's a basically static data, and if any changes is occurred in the table which is used by the materialized view, then we have to refresh the data in the materialized view. That is why we have to use this refresh option. Now we can use the option as fast refresh, complete refresh or force refresh while creating the materialized view. So fast refresh means it only updates the materialized view with the changes in the table since the last refresh. Whereas in case of complete refresh, it rebuilds the entire materialized view by rerunning the query and replacing all of the existing data by the data fetched from the query. Now in case of force refresh, Oracle attempts a first refresh if it is possible, but if it is not feasible, then it performs a complete refresh. Now apart from this refresh option, we also have one on option where we can use on commit or on demand. In case of on demand, it refreshes the materialized view only when it explicitly requested. But in case of on commit, it automatically refreshes the materialized view whenever a changes is committed in the table that is used in the materialized view. And lastly, we have one build option where we can use immediate or deferred. In case of build immediate, the materialized view is populated with the data immediately while it is creating. But in case of deferred option, the materialized view is created but remains empty. It will only be populated after the first refresh. Now we see one example to create the materialized view. So for that, I'm using create materialized view, a view name, and I'm using this option as build immediate, refresh complete and on demand. Now this is my query. So I'm using a query from employee and department table. So this is my join. Now I'll execute this script to create the view. So I can see the view is created. Now I have used the option as build immediate, so obviously the view will be populated by the data. So let's see by using select star from the view. So here I can see the data. Now I want to update some particular data in one of the table. I will update the salary of one of the employee. So I'll update the salary as 5,000 for employee 101. So I'll update this and one row is updated. Now we'll commit and I'll check in the view that it is refreshed or not. So for employee 101, the salary is still 11,000, but we have committed that data as 5,000, but it is not reflected or it is not refreshed in the view. Why? Because we didn't use the on commit option. If we have used the on commit option, then after committing the changes, it should reflect in the view. But as we have used the on demand option, then we have to refresh the data in the view. So for that, I will use this execute dbms mview.refresh. So this is one package that is used to refresh the data explicitly. So I will run this statement. So we can see PL/SQL procedure successfully completed. Now if I check our view, now I can see the salary is correctly updated with 5,000 in our materialized view.